Good morning, everybody. It's 4 a.m. I don't know how I made it. I barely made it, but I'm awake enough to maybe at least get through half of this. So yeah, I'm gonna start with the music video. To be completely honest, when I uploaded the highlight medley reaction, I mostly just recorded it for a friend, but it ended up being like 13 minutes. So I was like, "Yeah, I'll just post it to YouTube instead of sending like 6 or 7 separate clips." And I decided to make it public instead of unlisted, just for fucking funsies, and I got like 250 views right now, which is just, I don't know, that's weird. I didn't expect that. I uploaded it for fun. I didn't expect that. So this is like not professional quality. I am just doing this for funsies. And also, side note, a spider crawled into my vent approximately 20 minutes ago and has not come out. Sitting here with a shoe on my lap, I am patiently waiting. So if he makes an appearance in the middle of this, I'm going to be a little upset. But I digress. I'm going to start with the music video for Mason because why the hell not? And then I'm just going to go on Spotify and then listen to at least half and then do the other half tomorrow. So if I sound like I'm not coherent at all in this and then in the second half I actually sound right, it's because I slept. So yeah, let's go. I'm excited. It sounds good. I got like a second. All right, I'm gonna stop. It's kind of like this little like bass tone. Ooh. What the fuck? Okay, this is very video gamey. I love video gamey. I don't know if I should have turned the subtitles on, but oh my god. LA. Nice. Oh. Oh, I didn't expect it to transition so quickly like that. This is so unique for them. This is such a different style. I can't believe there's no chorus build-up at all. Like, this is the pre-chorus and the chorus. Janet American accents in that chorus. Oh god, here comes the fucking Avengers. Oh my, what the fuck is going on in this song? They did make that the bridge. This isn't normal for them, I feel like. Okay. They got very symphonic rock. What the fuck is that? What the fuck? What did I just listen to? I did not want to. I didn't want to pause that at all because there was so much going on. I was okay, so hearing like the preview, the it really kind of sounded like they started the preview at the pre-chorus into the chorus, and it sounded already pretty like upbeat. That it sounded like it would ascend into a pre-chorus into the chorus, but no, it just goes right into the chorus. Like there really isn't a build up to it. It just Kion starts singing the pre-chorus part, and it's just in it. There's no build up, which is interesting. It's always interesting when there's kind of no build up to a pre-chorus. They just kind of go right into it. But I mean, it works. Um, Tommy's rap is. I, I'm trying to like remember what just happened. I'm too tired to be trying to like comprehend this shit. But I think the most interesting part is that there really were. Sorry, taking a drink. There were really very few transitions. Right, it goes straight into the chorus, and then from the chorus, just right into this completely different sounding, more like electronic rap verse, and then it again, no transition to the second chorus, and then from the second chorus, it just goes right into this like real piano heavy, soft vocal G bridge into a just stripped back version of the chorus with much fewer instrumentals while Sua sings it into like this symphonic rock like chorus of voices chanting Midnight Mason. That is that was all over the place. That was very different. That was very different for them and also very different for K-pop. That was I mean, I know they like to use a lot of different, genre elements and stuff in their music, but that was that was more than they usually do. That was really I'm going to have to listen to that a lot more cuz I need to um absorb that a little better. I think I'm gonna listen to it again. Oh my god, I need to adjust this volume. Turn it down to like there. I don't know how good that's gonna be. I think I'm gonna listen to it again when I'm gonna go through to the skit, and then before I'm gonna go through the first half, and then before the solos, I think I'm gonna cut it and then just fucking sleep. And I'll absorb the solos tomorrow. I'm most excited for the solos. Honestly, I would just do the solos tonight and then the actual songs tomorrow. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna respect the order of the album. That's something I never thought I would say. I like this intro. Whoa. Okay. Just goes right into the jazz funk intro. I was about to say the beginning of the intro sounds like I just walked into Dracula's fucking mansion. This does not sound like. It sounds like if I walked into Dracula's mansion, then he whipped an electric out and just started. Okay, shut up, everyone, shut up. Jazz Bar 2.0. I want to hear the chorus for this so bad. We already heard this in the medley. I need to hear the chorus. Okay. Sorry, I need to ingest this. Got that bass. Oh. Ooh, that guitar. That little guitar riff. I didn't expect it to be so peeled back. Oh. Oh. What the fuck? I'm really curious if it's gonna hit, because I feel like they're keeping this tempo that I feel like is still a build-up, but it keeps getting to this, where it drops. And I keep feeling, dude, they've got to hit it eventually, right? Is it? I really like. Whoever did the guitar for this was just having a great time. I can tell you what. See that how it sounds like it's such a build up, and then it completely cuts away from it. Alright, admittedly, I'll say it wasn't exactly what I was expecting, because I did think it would be a little more, like, rock heavy than it was. Because, like I said, it really sounded like it was a build up, but instead of building up to, something, like, loud and hard hitting, it built up to a just complete drop into, like, almost no instrumental and just a little bit of piano, and then back into the guitar. But it was a lot more reserved than I had expected. And I was hoping for more of an intense, like, jazz rock sound than a like more laid back, like almost like jazz lo-fi. But I liked it. I There's a reason Jazz Bar is my favorite song. Do I think that's going to be Jazz Bar? I don't know yet. 4 a.m. I'm gonna wake up and not even remember what that song sounded like. First of all, second of all, it takes me like 50 listens before I actually start to like catch on to songs. All right, and especially not on full volume. Yeah, so I gotta listen to it a few times. I definitely could not catch everything going on in the mix and not on full volume, and I'm not. I don't know. I'll re-listen tomorrow. But that was good. You know what? I'll give that a solid 9. And if you want to know about my song rankings, I always give stuff out of 10. Except I'm also extremely picky, and if I ever do give songs a 10, it's like it's got to be the best shit on earth. Best thing since sliced bread. Even a 9 is like me being very generous, usually. So I'll give that a 9. I'm gonna listen to this again. I love this intro so much. The whole instrumental for this is really good. The thing I think is interesting too is that the pre-chorus starts right now. It almost feels like it's starting during Xi'an's verse, but it's like right when it ends. It's so interesting. I want to see the choreo too. And it's just a completely different vibe. I like this part when that riff kicks back in. It's so good. That riff kicks back in at the perfect time. To just have a more like calm synth beat. To have that little like bass riff come back. Shan's accent there is so good. So it's kind of they're fuck they're American accents. They're really good. And then this. What the fuck is this? Why is it just the sudden like symphonic rock buildup into like an opera chant? It's still building up. Building up. And then you think... Normally, you build up to a chorus there. But instead of building up to a chorus, they use the chorus to build up to just a whole new part of the song. With that little, choir chant. I want to see them perform this with a choir. I think that'd be really fucking cool. Why are they using a choir chant? The choir, dude. Like the symphonic rock vibes from that bridge just to the end of the song is so interesting. I love it. It's like symphonic rock is incredible. If only they threw some fucking violin in there too. Give me some like actual like symphonic instruments rather than just a piano and some synth. Synth isn't even symphonic, but you know what? You can make it fucking work. Anything is possible. You know, digital production nowadays. I think that actually kind of outdid my expectations. I'm maybe like an 8.5, maybe a 9. I don't know. Around there, 8.5, 9, which is big numbers already, especially since Starlight is next, and this is God. I love retro synth pop. Modernizing 80s music, or like 80s pop, is the best thing you could do as an artist, straight up. I'm already enjoying this so much. I don't even have much to say about this other than I'm dancing in my seat right now. I'm vibing so hard to this. This is so good. I'm already singing to it too because I've watched that medley 6,000 times. Oh, I love that. I feel like I'm in a retro skate rink. I don't... The name of that effect is escaping my 4 a.m. little brain. But that little, like, synth riff, the keytar that kind of came in on Tommy's verse was really fucking cool. That sure as hell wasn't a keytar, but I like the image of that more than what it actually was. I want to see one of them rock a keytar, I'll be honest. I think that'd be fucking awesome. That's Handong, right? Well, not this, but before that. I was gonna say I really like the decision to keep the momentum going into the bridge with Tommy's more spoken part, and then to peel it back to end the song and just go into this nice little piano. The harmonizing too. Ooh, I can barely hear it, but I can hear it enough. That was a really good way to end that. Wait, I like that a lot. That I know I said I don't give tens often, but that might be a 10. I'm gonna be honest. I like that a lot. This one I was most surprised by in the medley, so I'm excited to hear it. I don't really know what to. I still don't know what to expect from this. This sounded like a Luna. I'm gonna be honest. It sounded like a Luna song. I the, I don't think it sounded like a Luna song in terms of like structure. It was more so the the key. They don't get that high in their songs usually, but in the part in the highlight medley, it was just so much higher than I'm used to from them that it sounded like a Luna song. It still kind of sounds like a Luna song because they're still keeping that really high key. Wait, what's the highlight medley? Wait, is this the chorus, or are they still building? This is still a build-up. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I don't know how I feel so far. I feel good. I like it, but like I'm trying to absorb it at the same time. Here's the medley part. I think it's so interesting how it like sort of fakes a build-up into another build-up into the actual chorus. I kind of like it. This chorus is really good too. It still kind of has the synth pop vibes from Starlight, but like much more like modern EDM with a little bit of synth pop. Oh, good note. I like how it keeps going too. It just don't even stop. I like this song because it's just high energy almost the whole time. But even when the bridge kind of slows down a bit, it's just like they just carry the energy. These songs are just so interesting to me because I was saying on Twitter that I hope to be surprised by these songs because when you listen to like a highlight medley, you're only getting a portion of the song. And there were people that were like, "Oh, these sound like their old songs," and they kind of did. Some of them did sound like stuff they've done in the past. But the thing is that you're just hearing like 20 seconds of a verse, or you're hearing a chorus. Like you're not hearing, you hear the chorus of the song. You haven't heard the verses. You haven't heard the bridge. You haven't heard the intro outro. That so many things make a song that just hearing one portion of the song is not enough to like actually go off of. So I was saying I want to be surprised. And if I'm being honest, I'm kind of surprised because these songs are all over the place. You think you hear the medley and you're like, "Oh, this sounds the same as other music," and then you hear like the rest of the song and it's just all over the place. None of it is like consistent, but it's good. It still goes well together. Like to have like Mason just sort of like everything is it just flows in a straight line. There's no like break. There's no build up. It doesn't slow down. It's just a line, and that line is just constantly changing. But it keeps the same flow the whole time. It does not stray from its flow. It goes. It just sounds different, and nothing I'm saying makes sense. And this is what you get when you deal with 4:30 a.m. brain when I'm not awake. But I think you get the gist. It it kind of just stays the same throughout. Stays the same but different. And like same with Starlight. Like to keep the momentum going into the bridge, it's a really nice touch. And then, but after the bridge, you think they're gonna go back into a chorus, but they actually just go into a you know sweet little slow piano riff and just close it out, nice and sweet. It's not even the chorus. And same with Together. It's like you have this really upbeat EDM house music, and then you think it's just gonna keep it even through the bridge, but even through the bridge, it tones it down a bit, and then sort of draws you back in with a build up, hits you with a build up, and then it just like you think, oh, the song's gonna finally fade out. No, they just keep going. It keeps the energy the whole time until it ends. Like you think, and then even with Together with like you know the build up that you think is gonna go into a chorus, but then the build up stops. Like the build up strip cuts. The instrumental, the vocals stop, and then it just goes right into a whole new part of the song, which is the actual pre-chorus, which is a new build-up, and then that goes into the actual drop and the chorus, which is just it's interesting because you're sitting there, you're like, oh hell yeah, it's gonna drop, it's gonna. It didn't drop, and then now you're getting excited for another drop. Fake drops are always fun, but to have it done that way is so. It's even on the second time around, like the second verse and the second pre-chorus, I fell for it again because I was like, oh maybe they'll go into it this time. Because with like second verses, artists often like cut corners and you know shorten the courses sometimes. So I was like, oh, this time they're actually gonna go into it, and they still didn't, which is kind of funny. But then this time I expected them to keep the energy going through the bridge, and they still didn't. So yeah, they're doing great. I'll be honest, they're doing great in terms of like completely shifting your expectations from what you think the song is gonna be into being something kind of to really just kind of catch you off guard. And now we're on the ballad. I might not have much to say about this because I don't usually like ballads. I'm just going to, I guess, sit here and enjoy it. The thing about a ballad is it's sad. Well, I can't understand the lyrics because I don't speak Korean, so it's not gonna hit unless I go watch lyrics. But I'm not gonna do that right now because I don't want to cry. I don't watch the lyrics for their ballads. I looked up the lyrics for A Heart of Sunflower. Now I can't listen to it without crying. See, that's the issue. I'm gonna shut up now.
날 품에 안고 눈을 뜨면 아무 말 없이 우리 두 눈을 마주하죠. 가까이 느껴지는 포근한 네 목소리 어떤 걸 비교할 수 없어. 아름다워 너무 아름다워 내 곁에 너를 안을 수 있어. 그건 너무 기적인 걸. 너의 눈 안에서 우주를 상상할 수 있어. 너는 그런 사람인 거야. 너를 안을 수 있어. 하늘이 준 선물인 걸. 눈부신 감동 같은 너에게 언젠가 그랬었지 슬퍼하는 날 달래주던 너의 그 모습까지 고마워 너무 고마워 난 내 곁에 너를 안을 수 있어 그건 너무 기적인 걸 너의 눈 안에서 행복한 나를 볼 수 있어 너는 그런 사람인 거야 너를 안을 수 있어 하늘이 준 선물인걸 눈부신 감동 같은 너에게 오늘 하루도 난 널 위해
See, this is when it gets good. I haven't really wanted to talk. I wanted just to kind of absorb the sound, but as much as I don't like ballads, I always like Dreamcatcher ballads, because when they get to this point, where like the whole band sort of kicks in and fills up the song, where before it's just really like atmospheric piano and soft vocals, but now you got like all of this coming together. And I think the song is still not upbeat because it still keeps the atmosphere.
커지고 있어 너에게 기대고 싶은 마음이 I'm in love 진심을 담은 한마디 For you love you 오늘 하루도 난 널 위해 난 널 위해
Okay, shit.
살아갈게 모든 순간 그래 널 위해
Okay.
다 널
Just
위해
casual hitting the high notes, the usual. Fucking pop off, I guess.
나의 마지막이 될 거야 매일 너의 안에서 네 꿈을 꾸게 해
Now this actually does kind of sound a lot like a Heart of Sunflower in terms of structure, where it's this sort of real, you know, calming piano for like the first half, and then it just kind of kicks in. But the difference between this and Heart of Sunflower is that this was definitely a lot, I think a lot slower than a Heart of Sunflower even was. As much as like as slow as Heart of Sunflower was, but a Heart of Sunflower is still pretty slow even when the band kicked in, and the band actually was a band. It was like guitars and drums. This was a little more of a like produced beat when it came in, and it was still really good. But this one actually does kind of like kick into gear when it gets to that point. But I like it for the same reason that I like Heart of Sunflower, for the fact that it is this real soft song. Well, you know, it's a ballad, but I like when ballads, you know, just kind of kick in like that. Not even like a build up. There's no build up to that. It's just like the chorus hits, and this time there's just like this real, you know, it's like the curtains get pulled back to reveal that the woman sitting on the piano actually just has a whole, you know, like band behind her. You know, I like that a lot. Um, I think that as much as I like it, probably give it an 8. And I didn't rate it together, but I'd say together is probably an 8.5. 8.5. So what? We got a 9, 9, 10, 8.5, 8. It's looking pretty good. I don't know what the skit is still. I wonder if there's gonna be talking in this, or is it just interlude? Like, is it just noises? Sounds real sweet for an interlude, like real peaceful. Like you're walking through nature. Although I'm pretty sure it takes a dark turn, given that this is not a peaceful theme. But this sounds nice, you know, it sounds like I'm just vibing in the forest. I know the birds kick in eventually. Oh. That ain't birds, that's a fucking guitar. And drums. Woo. Wow, so this is the part of the interlude. It was the outro. I thought this part of the interlude would be the like beginning. That was fun. That was fun for an interlude. I usually don't care that much for interludes. Um, I honestly think I'm enjoying myself enough to keep going with the solos. I'm gonna stop this recording and just start a new one, but I think I'm gonna keep going with the solos. Entrancing. I just realized that this is actually translated to entrancing and not ecstasy.